Murray has played his last game as a Bulldog. Today, it was released that the senior did indeed tear his ACL in his left leg. Murray left Saturday's game against Kentucky in the second quarter after a hit from Zadarius Smith. The SEC's all-time leading passer will miss Georgia's regular season finale against Georgia Tech. And for the first time since 2009, someone else will be under center on Saturday, and that person is Hudson Manson. The Murray is expected to have surgery on Tuesday, and then he will start rehab. And on a brighter note, I'm sure there are still fans celebrating the Eagles' win from Saturday. Georgia Southern went on into the Swamp at Florida and beat the Gators 26-20 thanks to a last-second defensive stand. The win will, of course, go down in Georgia Southern's record books. It was not only the last FCS game for the program, but it was also the first win for the Eagles against an FBS team. Georgia Southern ends their season on a 3-game winning streak and says goodbye to 19 seniors.
It was definitely emotional for all the seniors, like I said, without being able to go to the SoCon Championship or go to the playoffs. So, all we had was 11 games. And, we fought, tooth and nails every game this year.
Teams are playing for state championships this week. In the GISA, Memorial Day and Robert Toombs will both travel to Mercer in Macon on Saturday to play for state titles. In AA, the Blue Thunder will face Valwood, and in Single A, Robert Toombs battles Curtis Baptist. In the GHSA, Calvary Day will welcome Prince Avenue Christian to town, and Benedictine wins a coin toss and will host Calhoun Friday night at TA Wright Stadium. And out in Jessup, Wayne County will host Alexander in the third round of the Quad A state playoffs. Moving to the NFL, the Jaguars looking for their second win of the season against the Houston Texans. First quarter still 0-0. Chad Henne to former Gamecock ace Sanders over the middle on the slant, and he goes 51 yards. Gets inside the 10-yard line for the Jaguars. Late in the drive, it's going to be Maurice Jones-Drew who's going to get the rock and take it over the line for the touchdown. 7-0 Jaguars. In the fourth quarter, it'll be 14-6 with under a minute left to go in this one. Case Keenum to Kashawn Martin, who will bobble the ball, and then Ryan Davis will make the one-handed interception. The Jaguars hold on to win 13-6 against the Texans. Carolina looking to maintain a 6-game winning streak and extend it to 7 games against the Miami Dolphins. First quarter 3-0, Ryan Tannehill rolls to his right and finds Mike Wallace down the field for a 53-yard touchdown strike, making it a 7-3 ball game. Third quarter, 16-6. Newton trying to get the Panthers going. He gets the keeper, and it will be a touchdown, 16-13 Miami. Late in the fourth quarter, 4th and 10 for Newton. He's going to find Steve Smith, who not only picks up the first down, but also 19 yards. 46 seconds left. Newton to Greg Olson for the touchdown, and the Panthers keep the streak alive. They win 20-16, the final. And moving to the court now, the Georgia Bulldogs playing their last game in Charleston Classic. The Dogs taking on Nebraska. Georgia head coach Mark Fox and the Bulldogs taking on Nebraska today. As I said, the kick out here to Kenny Gaines, who will get the 3 for the Bulldogs later on. It's going to be Nebraska's Teron Petaway with a nice drive to the bucket. But in the end, it's going to be Nebraska. The Bulldogs, they go on to win this. They lose this one, 73-65 is the final. And some big volleyball scores to pass along tonight. Both Georgia Southern and Armstrong winning their respective conference titles. Georgia Southern beat Samford 3-1 to take the SoCon title, and the Armstrong Pirates sweep USC Aiken 3-0 to win the Peach Belt Conference. It was the Pirates' second straight title and Georgia Southern's 4th conference championship, so congratulations to those two squads.
All right, thanks, Stephanie. Well, take a look at this, guys. A South Carolina homeowner took this video as authorities used a crane to remove a car from her roof. Police were following an erratic driver. After temporarily losing sight of the car, the pursuing officer discovered the car on the roof of a house after an apparent wreck. Now, the man who lives in the home says he was shocked when police knocked on the door, you think. No word on how the car actually got up there or what kind of... It probably had caught air or something. I don't know.
I guess it had to.
It had, unless it was like on the bottom of a hill or something, like kind of coming.
I guess, maybe.
We'll have to see the topography of the town that this happened.